This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Edalis, Dre, Thomas, Tara, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Willow, Danny, Blessing, Avery, Maddie, Alexia, B, Max, T, Taylor, M, Lovely, Antonina, Anna, Valen, Ali, Obsessed, Brianna, Nicole, Carnations, Kristen, Tequila, Autumn, Emily, Sarah, Vanessa, Nini, Nura, Matcha, Ava, Yasmin, Leah, Kayla, Ali, Ginny, Vika, Inez, June, Elizabeth, Penguin, Sammy, Roland, Rose, Lydia, Mila, Adrian, Lexi, Bana, Chi, Madison, Beck, Jemiah, Mads, Rachel, Daisy, Honeybee, Jade, Hooves, Rose, Alyss, Caden, Sponge, AJ, Kate, Jay, Praxton, Nicole, Terry, Hollow, Rebecca, Allison, Jacqueline, Jakaria, Mina, Lilith, Ange, Jasmine, Lizard, Haley, Kiki, Illyria, Lady Demista, Zebra, Lala, Ari, Amy, Busy, Molly, Xylosaurus Rex, Lunaris Galaxia, Maya, Novastar, Annie, Tori, Ariel, Bolchi, Bree, Zael, Jenny, Beastie, Leah, Arlo, Lena, Daddy, Marcella, Aaliyah, Holly, Diana, Molly, Psych, Els, Zoe, Elsie, Louie, Billette, Bruadar, Ariana, Hallowed, Allison, Lily, Meep, Rosie, Tiana, Shell, Nix, Elena, Heba, I Am Well and Good, Emma, Guppy, Hannah, Ambi, Kit, Srami, Allison, Chirpy, and Lynn. If you'd like to support this channel and get some pretty nifty perks such as exclusive weekly audios and novel readings, the link is in the description. Huh? Oh, yo, what's good? What's up? No. Ari is on a date right now. She's talking about this girl from Tinder that she was like super duper duper into. But that's like every girl that she meets off of Tinder. So, and then Riley, I don't know. Riley hasn't been here all day. I truly don't ever know where Riley is until Riley comes home and tells me where Riley's been. So it is just the two of us. Were you looking for them specifically? Oh, that is so annoying. I can't. And they always do it too. Whenever it's my month to collect, they are always late. And sure, they get it by the end of the month. And by the end of the month, I mean literally at 11:59 on the 30th or the 31st. And then it's like, oh, no, but we're good. And it's like, no, but, we set up the house rules beforehand. And we all agreed that we should get the rent money in at least 3 days before the end of the month. So we have that time to pay out. It's just so frustrating. So I totally get what you're going through right now. But I also, because I know what you're going through right now, I also know that the frustration that you have worked up is not going to be any good for your situation right now, at all. So instead of being worked up, which once again, not blaming you for, I'd be worked up if I was in your position as well. How about you just come sit down and chill with me? We can talk about things that don't infuriate you, maybe. We can, if you really want to get relaxed, I do have some gummies that if you're interested in, we can partake in, but yeah, no, me neither, really, that much at all. Riley, had a buy one, get one free deal when she went to the dispensary, and she just got a bunch of us. She got one for each of us, except for you, because she knows you. But anyways, it's not a thing. I shouldn't have even brought it up. You are the most productive person in this entire house. You have an actual sleep schedule that benefits you. You are the most put together out of all of us. So naturally, that is the opposite of Miss Unemployed, Wanderlust, operating solely off of vibes. And so naturally she's going to think you're like a nerd and a narc or whatever, because you like actually do things and you're not a trust fund baby. And this is coming from someone who does have a fair amount of love for Riley, but it's just the facts. And then because she's a trust fund baby, it's like, well, you don't really do anything. Why aren't you getting the money in on time? Anyways, pointless. Now I'm getting myself worked up, and then both of us are going to be worked up, and that's not going to be a good thing. So you got mine, right? Yeah. No. I you got mine. I Venmo'd you like on the 20th. You got that? Whew. Okay, good. Because you still look frustrated. Obviously, you can be frustrated because of the situation, but I was a little bit worried that maybe some of that frustration was aimed towards me, and that would not have been fun at all. Because so I'm just glad that I got the payment in and stuff. Phew. Oh, nah. I don't have any plans for tonight or anything like that. So and I didn't want to seem like just kind of stuck up in my room. I'd rather be stuck up in my room when they're like Ari has people over or Riley has people over. But now that nobody chaotic is in the building, I was thinking maybe I could enjoy just chilling out, out in the open, I guess. So I've just been sitting here and listening to Pink Panthers, I guess. Not I guess, that is literally what I've been doing. Adore her. Not only is she pardon my language, ridiculously attractive, but also I really adore her music. I adore the music that she makes. Some of her takes on music that I've seen floating around on Twitter is not like super great. Like she has this whole take that album sequencing doesn't matter when it's one of the most important things, in my opinion, for an album. If to be considered a piece of art, it has to be like sequenced well. But that's just going to get into my like music nerd stuff, and I don't really feel like going there. I'd rather just vibe and enjoy her stuff, Exactly. I can still... Actually, I was about to say, I can still enjoy My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but at this point, I don't know, man. You can't even make any more good music. It's kind of difficult to find, and I get with that amount of atrocious, horrid, rancid takes, horrid, rancid, bias, vile takes against actual human beings and groups of people. I don't think I can really enjoy his stuff anymore, except for Runaway. I'm not gonna lie, Runaway will still get to the core of my soul, and some stuff from 808s and Heartbreak, but that's it. Oh gosh, no, I'm good. How are you though? Obviously, besides the frustration that you have going on, I don't know. I don't really... Like, you're my favorite person in the house, but because we are both so productive and we go to work and we do our things and we come home and then we work from home and, it's just... I don't know. I just feel like we haven't really gotten the chance to talk, and I really enjoy talking to you. What? Standoffish? Do I really come off that way? I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is really fair though. I guess we haven't had a conversation. You've been here for like a month or two, and we haven't really had a conversation about this. I've been living with these girls for like 2 years now, and they are, at their core, very sweet people. However, it takes undoubtedly, I don't know the word I'm looking for. There is not a doubt in my mind. I've experienced it. It takes like a whole year to get through those layers to the core. On the outside, they are very like indifferent, kind of come and go, a little bit kind of stuck up, pretentious ish about life in general. So and they're constantly bringing people over here, as you know. So unless it's like a one-on, and they won't let their guards down unless it's like a one-on-one situation. So whenever it's not a one-on-one situation, I'm kind of more like aloof with them, because they do kind of get off on antagonizing and teasing and picking on people, and yeah, they did. These are things I would have told you if they would have let me help interview the applicants for the room, but they just did it without. These are the types of things I'm talking about. But no. You have been just like the model. But then obviously, considering those were the two who were interviewing, I was like, okay, probably not really gonna get a great situation here, but you are like the model roommate. You are like the best person I've ever, like the coolest and like most respectful person that I've ever lived with. And that is including my actual literal family. So I hold you in a very high regard. Unless this is like a long con that you have been playing. In that case, that's incredibly impressive. But I don't believe that you're that type of person. No, yeah, so you're totally valid in feeling that way. I guess I didn't realize that I had that wall up constantly, but now that it's a one-on-one situation with you, no, yeah, you are. I think you're great. Blushing? I was not expecting blushing, but I will absolutely take it. You know? No, I'm not going to do mischievous. Do I look mischievous? Do I look a little mischievous? Yeah, no. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. No, I was going to like say those two are out there having the time of their lives, guaranteed. Vibing to the world, and with absolutely no thoughts in the brain and no cares in the world, and they're able to do so. So why don't we do that? I don't know. Why don't we do something? Yeah, literally, I have not seen you do anything other than just basic like body maintenance, everyday activities that have to be done. I've seen you like going to take a shower. I've seen you eating. But I haven't seen you actually look like you're enjoying yourself. You're totally kind enough when you see me, and I guess I haven't been as kind as I've wanted to be, but I try to reciprocate. But you don't ever look like you're actually having fun. No. Trust me, in all honesty, that's what they used to say about me. So I guess maybe I should have caught on, but who says that those two are the only ones who get to be so like laissez-faire about life? Why can't we just go out there and have a good time? Do you have to work tomorrow? I kind of knew, but I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't an exception. I mean, okay. I'm not trying to sound gender normative, but I think anybody in my position would do the same. I am living in a house with 3 women. I do pay attention to patterns. I do pay attention to just, situational stuff to make sure that I can make my life easy enough to live. Oh, the 2 of them are synced on everything. It's kind of ridiculous. And they're not very subtle about things. You have no idea how many times I've gone out to get like pads and stuff for them. Yeah, of course I do it, because if I don't do it, then all HE double hockey sticks is gonna break loose. I don't want that. So no, of course. But I'm just saying, because I pay attention to patterns and stuff like that, I've observed that, your days off and stuff, even though you haven't necessarily told me, is what I was trying to say there before it drifted all the way to the other side of the continent. And the point I was actually, so you don't work tomorrow though, right? So the point I'm trying to make is, why don't we go do something? Because I also don't work tomorrow, and I think you look like you could use a good time. Not only look, you literally told me about the stuff that you're going through, and I know you could use a good time. And by the way, don't worry about that. The getting their rent. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I will make sure that it happens tomorrow. As much as those girls don't care about anything, they know that they got lucky with me as a roommate, and they will, if I put the foot down, they will actually adhere to stuff. Oh, don't worry, you'll get there with time. Well, once they've cashed in enough favors for you, favors with you, they will realize they are eternally in your debt, and you will have major negotiating power over them, even though they're not willing to show it. I don't know. There's so much fun things to do around here. There are so many fun things to do around here, and it's the summertime. We can do that, so the weather is nice outside. It'll be fun. I'm really honestly down to do whatever you want to do. What do you mean, what is this? I'm asking you if you want to go do something that is potentially enjoyable for both parties involved. Ah, look at you. You got some cojones on you, huh? I don't know. That's a tough one. I guess I'm completely open for it being whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be two roommates going out and taking on the town, it can be that. If you would like it to be I can't believe I'm saying this. If you'd like it to be a date, I am also very open to that. Man, that blushing is no, I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm really not. But that's just a lot of blushing. It's impressive, honestly. Okay, hey, there's literally no need to get to stuttering. Why? Because I literally told you, you are like such a well put together person. And moving on into my 20s, I've done the whole thing with people who aren't well put together. And I'm really sick of that. And you just seem like such a cool, nice, caring, obviously funny from this conversation, girl. And as much as the little gremlins do get on my bad side sometimes, they do have great what's the word? They're able to clock someone's intentions and true character pretty well. So I trust them on that as well. But no, from my personal experience, although we haven't had literally a one-on-one conversation before, you have all of the characteristics that I could imagine in someone that I would like to go on a date with. So yeah. Oh goodness, I didn't say anything about that. Well, I'm not really used to, because I'm demure. You know what's crazy? I hate that. I use the word demure so much in everyday life, and I think it's like the perfect way to describe like being just more like quaint and like, yeah, all that stuff. But so dumb. I can't believe they made it a trend. Now I can't use that word anymore. That's besides the point. Physically, yes, you absolutely have a lot of characteristics that I would be interested in dating. First of all, you are hot. Second of all, you are hot. And third of all, you are hot. So No, that was wrong. First of all, you are hot. Second of all, you are cute. And third of all, you are hot. Sorry, I forgot to add a different descriptor in there. It took a while. I don't know. Some of their brashness is kind of like rubbed off on me, I guess. But instead of it being brash, it's just me being pretty upfront about how I feel about things and the things that I want. Which was an absolute nightmare before I met the two of them. So I guess that is one positive thing that came out of this whole thing. So what do you say? You want to just go out on the town as roommates, or would you like for it to be our first date? Second one sounds perfect to me as well. Very, very well. All right. So how about I give you 15 minutes for you to get changed if you want. If you don't want, that's also okay. And while you are getting ready, you can think of where you want to go, and we will go. Ah, suddenly all of those nerves completely dissipate, huh? Now, do you think this is truly a fair exchange? A smooch for a date? Because frankly, I don't think that's fair. I think you need at least 10, 20, 100, a million smooches to equal out to a date with you. Actually, no, I don't think any amount of smooches will match up to it, because I think a date with you is priceless. I'm sorry. I saw that one and I had to go for it. It was locked and loaded the moment that I said 100 million. Yeah. No, I guess that works for me. You know, usually this goes the other way around, but for you, I'm willing to make an exception. Oh, and you mean we could have been doing this for like a couple months already? That sucks. No, I didn't mean the kissing sucks. I mean, it sucks that we haven't been doing it this entire time. Now go get ready. I will be down here waiting for you. Eagerly anticipating